Welcome to the studio at African Utility Week. I'm Rose Bundock, editor of metering.com, and I'm joined now by William Hutton-Mensah, Managing Director of the Electricity Company of Ghana. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, you're most welcome.
You are here as part of the CEO Forum. Can you give us a little insight into the type of issues that are coming up in that forum that are sort of being shared by utilities within Africa?
Thank you very much. The basic issue that we've been discussing is on meters. I believe for us, especially in the utility distribution companies, we have major challenges with the type and kind of metering system that we have in place, and also to look at our loss levels. For us in Ghana, as at the year ending 2011, we had a loss level of 27.2%. We were able to work hard to reduce it to currently about 23% within 2 years. And for us as a business entity, we are focusing more on commercial issues, and for that matter, on matters concerning meters. And the discussions that we've had during the forum have given us more insights in what to do to address the challenges that we have facing currently.
What kinds of technology are you considering within Ghana?
Basically, we want to ensure that any metering systems that we put in place will first and foremost prevent the theft. And also it should be such a way that as it reduces our loss levels, it should also bring in the revenue that we expect, and also ensure that we bill the customer accurately. So for now in ECG, that's Electricity Company of Ghana, we've decided to do more of the automated meter reading system, where we can read the meters at our customer premises remotely. We have about 1,600 large industrial customers, and we've put all of them on the automated meter reading system now. And they give us about 33% of our revenue. So we have been able to unearth all the abnormalities that have been associated with their metering systems. Because of that, we've made a lot of savings with it. The load consumption of such customers are from 100 kV and above. What we've decided to do is to go further down to other customers who are operating at levels of between 50 kVA to 100, so that we cover most of our large customers and ensure that their metering systems are accurate, and we can monitor whatever happens at their premises when it comes to metering.
So what percentage of meter penetration do you have at the moment? What kind of coverage?
Currently, we have a customer population of 2.9 million, and we have been able to meter all of them with various kinds of metering systems. Some are on prepayment. Currently, we have about 38% of our customers on prepayment systems, and the rest are on postpaid systems. What we want to do is to ensure that we get about 40% of our customers on the prepayment system by the end of this year. And we hopefully in some few years should get to have that 50% of our customers on prepayment systems.
I've been speaking to some of the other utilities and some of the technology providers here about how their industrial customers are often the biggest culprits of non-technical losses. And I've seen we're getting these smart prepayment meters now. Do you feel that could be applied in Ghana?
Yes, we have also decided as a matter of policy that any meters that we procure now should be smart type. But we believe is going to help us, first and foremost, for us to monitor what happens at the customer end when it comes to metering. Then also for us to ensure that we can communicate with all the metering systems. And at our back office, monitor how they are functioning. And collect whatever data that we need for even operation of our systems, because with smart metering, we should be able to know at any point in time if there's an outage at the customer end. So it's a policy that we've adopted that all our meters that we are procuring should be smart meters.
And do you find that the concept of all the data, can it feel intimidating as a utility, knowing what to do with it and how to analyse it?
Can you repeat your question?
Yeah. In terms of smart metering, obviously it comes with the back-end necessity to collect the data and to analyse that.
Yeah.
Do you think that's quite off-putting for some utilities? Do they have the skill set in place to be able to handle that?
What we need to do is that as we procure meters of the smart type, we need to also equip and train our engineers and technicians to be able to have the know-how to be able to manage and monitor these systems. And for us, that's what we normally do. Any metering system that we are procuring and implementing on our system, we make sure that our technicians and engineers and managers go through certain requisite training processes for them to be fully equipped to be able to manage those systems for us.
Okay. And what lessons have you learned at ECG that you could share with your peers within Africa?
The lessons that I learned first and foremost is that we seem to have similar challenges, though we are operating in different locations. And the major challenge we have, I realize, is power theft, where there's a tendency for some of our customers to steal power. And we need to collaborate and network in such a way that we can share ideas and knowledge on how to address this major challenge. And one other area too that we have to look at is to how to apply technology to improve upon our efficiency, reduce our losses, and also improve upon our revenue base. And it was a very good opportunity for us to share ideas on how we are addressing the challenges at our various areas of operation.
How do you think, would you consider formalising, as you said, some way of kind of sharing information?
Yeah, we need to do a network. It's not only just coming for this conference that we should be discussing issues, but there are various ways and various channels of communication that we should be able to use and leverage to synergize all that we need to do to address the challenges we have in the power sector. I believe that we have a lot of potential in the sector, though we have a lot of challenges. And if we're able to come together and discuss issues, then come out with the way forward, get some solutions and implement them, it will go a long way to help all of us in the utility power sector.
We were talking earlier to Mabui Mapaka from ESCOM, and he was saying that he sees a direct link between improving revenue protection and being able to attract foreign investment into Africa. Can you kind of see that in Ghana?
Yeah, I agree with him to a very large extent, because it's only when our investors see that we are operating efficiently, we are not wasting the energy, losses are being reduced, and if they invest, they'll get a good return on the investment that will be able to attract more investment. So there's a need for us to address all the challenges that we've talked about, make sure that we are able to account for almost all the energy that we distribute, then also collect the revenue from those that we have to collect. And I believe with that, our companies will be profitable on a sustainable basis, and it will attract more investment into the power sector.
And lastly, there's been a lot of talk at the conference about smart metering, whether it's right for Africa right now. What's your stance on that?
I think it's right. It's right for us.
For all segments of your customer base, or just for certain?
No, I think we have to do a segmentation, because looking at the costs involved in deploying and installing smart meters, there's no point in, for instance, deploying them in areas where consumptions are very low, because the returns on them may not be as good as those in areas with large consumption. That's why for us in ECG, we've decided to target the customers who consume more energy first, and the returns are very quick. Then as we go along, we look at other customers. But the basic principle is that whatever investment that we are making, we should be able to make a good return in the shortest possible time.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Hutton-Mensah, for your
Thank
time.
you, you are most welcome.
I'm Rose Bundock from African Utility Week. Thanks for watching.